Hey, what's up, guys? Breakdown Abe here. Welcome back to another video. This will be a breakdown of my short story, just little Easter eggs, little fun little things you probably missed. And if you have not read my short story, The Futurist, then click off this video because major spoilers. If you would like to read it, let me know. Text me, send me an email on my Google Hangouts, and I'll give it to you whenever I can, whether that's Tuesday, Wednesday, or Sunday. All right? We'll wait for you to leave. Right, they're gone. Now, let's go down with the first sentence, of course. He's writing this in the first person. He's afraid to go outside because it looks like someone dropped a tikka masala all over the place. Look that up if you don't know what it is. It's food, Indian food. Pretty good. And lots of people have lost their loved ones. Now, as you know, if you've read this already, I hope you have, because this is where the spoilers begin. He's in prison at the end of the story. I don't know if this is true, but sometimes in prison, you get computer time. So, this guy, who is the main character, Xavier, decides to write the story on what has happened. So, he's writing it in the jail perspective. And then he's writing it in day 1 to day 4. Pretty much what's happening. So, basically, they have a limited time to write in prison what they have. So, day 1 is him writing what happened in day 1, him stopping. Day 2, he writes on what happens in day 2. Day 3, and so on and so forth. Don't make fun because I talk with my hands. Now, he's afraid to step outside because he's in a prison and a desert. I need to drink water. He's in a prison in a desert, and if you go out, it's kind of dangerous. You got mountain lions, you probably have coyotes, rattlesnakes, any dangers, venomous stuff here and there. Maybe you might get shot or maybe brought back in prison if you go outside. It's the middle of nowhere. It's a desert. You don't want to go outside and fear you're going to get caught or die. In my perspective, I don't know. I've never been to prison. Now, lots of people have loved their lost ones. Now, if you know what happens at the end, yes. Lots of people did lose their loved ones because, well, the bomb exploded his entire neighborhood. He killed his boss, Jim, and they had a family, and a lot of people lost loved ones. Dude, I'll probably do the math myself just to give you a head count of how many people died, but that's not important right now. Now, let's get on with day 1. Boss's birthday. Little fun thing I wanted to add about the boss being a chill. I wanted him to be a chill boss, not like strict or like. He is a bit strict, but he has fun sometimes. Hence why everyone has a day off on his birthday. And of course, originally this story was like 4,000 words approximately. I don't remember the exact number of words. Now it's 5,151. I originally had Billy and Jim, Janitor the Jim, the boss and Melissa. I added them. But I did not have a backstory for them. As you can see with Jim, I gave a backstory with him on how they met. Billy the same way. I gave one small backstory of the boss and one small on Melissa, the co-worker. Now, the reason why I did that is because I kind of wanted you to kind of have an idea and know these people. That way you feel a bit sympathetic when they die at the end. That's why I kind of wanted that. Because if I did not, I have a feeling, if I did not add the backstories to those people when they died, you'll be like, wait, who are they? Oh, they died. Okay, I don't care. So I hope you felt somewhat sympathetic of when they died. Now let's move on. Yeah, of course, guys playing games. Now, I'm in page 2 right now. I wrote a little thing on the top so you can know. Now, 8 kids. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister, in case you didn't know. So basically, I just wanted 8 kids to seem like it's a lot. And I mean, for me, 4 or more is a lot. And I have 3 siblings, so they're all older than me, just so you know. But sometimes, I know some of you complain when you have to take care of the young ones, especially when there's 20 of them all running around, driving you crazy. So just imagine, yeah, your parents probably think you drive them crazy too. Now, for the ages, I needed to calculate, I hope I did it correctly, the ages, because of course, Jim wants to set up his daughter with the main character, who's 28, and he's 28, if I remember correctly. So I had to correctly calculate what ages it will be. I did not put Jim's age yet because I kind of wanted you guys to do the math, or you guys to ask me later. So I'll just repeat what I'm going to say at the end, so I don't say it now, so we get on with the story. I did add one cliche, little cliche thing about how I added like a couple cliches, like one about how the girl wants some bodybuilder and calling office workers dumb and uneducated. I mean, I'm not gonna get there, but just a cliche that girls always want a bodybuilder or something like that. I don't know. There's something little cliche probably. There's a cliche I added is about the meatloaf that not all meatloaf is good. That's another cliche I added. Of course, I added the boss is a chill guy outside of work. And then, of course, he's in a truck, which I mentioned later. So one of the main things of writing stories is you gotta show and not tell. So I showed it that he jumped off instead of him like stepping off like you would normally do with a car. And he's a strong guy if he's lifting up this very heavy pole off the ground. But yes, he does eat junk like roast beef sandwiches, as you later read on. I hope you guys like this story or this breakdown because it's mostly just me talking. Of course, I added a couple more backstory of the guy characters about how much he works, where he works, backstory about his back life, just a little bit, just so you can somewhat get to know him a bit better. And now we're on day 2, and this is the second day where he writes. Of course, boring, blah, 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 blah. He got his roast beef sandwich, like I said. He got the next thing, which of course he read at the end. The guy snuck in, went inside the bathroom as he was washing his face. He placed it down there and just walked off. He went to go grab a napkin. He got it. I don't need to tell you this. So that's something that you will not expect at the end, which I hope you guys did not see that twist coming at the end. We're on day 3. He goes to the beach. The kid, of course, is hired, blah, 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 blah. I decided to add somewhat of a conversation since mostly there's not a lot of conversation in here. In my original work, because this was in my original work. So, of course, his imagination and his gullibleness caught the best of him, so that's why it became his downfall. Now, he went there. He went to go pick up the little thing that was buried. Now, if you look, it says that the boss will steal it from you if you know that. But I forget where it was. I'm on page 6 right now. It says, I hope you know how to pick a lock. No. And we will lose. I think I did like 3 we will lose in this one kind of, I'll say, monologuing in page 7, the second paragraph, where it says we will lose, saying that the guy and the other guy from the future will lose. But if you look at the end, it says, I can't lose, giving you a little hint that it's not what it seems, that he is not from the future. So that's a little fun thing that I added. Hope you guys are still here because this is a long video. Of course, the ending might seem a bit rushed to you. I did not want to write a full ending where he's like walking slowly through there, just going like dramatically, I did not mean to do that. Just going dramatically. Or just shooting. I didn't want to do it. Plus, we didn't discuss floor 1 and 3, so that's why it kind of feels a bit rushed. Another example of show and don't tell is when his eyes are blurry, mostly when you cry, mostly because of cutting onions. And yes, you guys have cried. I've seen you guys cry. Don't say you haven't. Mostly when you cry, your eyes sometimes get blurry. And of course, after that, we find out at the end that it was just a big misunderstanding of this guy stalking him and trying to pin his blames on him. So pretty much the crimes he did was blaming Xavier. Now, Xavier supposedly means gullible. That's why I chose the name Xavier. Now, of course, you have the end, the exposition about what happened at the end. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that ending exposition. Now, with the title of The Futurist, it's an adjective relating to a vision of the future, or a person who studies the future. Basically, this guy is making a prediction about the Xavier's future, about him going to jail and him eventually being his own downfall. So basically that's what it was. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this 10-minute video. If you guys would like a Q&A on this Futurist story, put it down in the comments down below. And as always, I hope you enjoyed the story. A new one will be coming out soon, hopefully. Anyways, goodbye.